in our defense plays off on our one-on-one situations in the central pick and rolls. Zalgiris score a lot easy situations. We play vertical dribbling. In the third quarter, we improve our defense. We play with another energy. We press better the ball, and we play similar than we want to play this year in our defense situations. And at the last quarter, I think we miss easy three-point shots, easy situations, and Francisco played an amazing last quarter, and he scored 15 points, and at the end, congratulations to Zalgiris.
Questions?
Coach, in the third quarter, you mentioned Žalgiris was stuck and you almost came back. What happened to that good stretch for your team, and how did you manage to almost come back in this game and get the initiative fully?
Yeah, the problem is our energy. I think in the first half, all the fighting situations, all the 50-50 balls, all the one-on-one situations, we go late, and every time Zalgiris is better than us. And the third quarter, I think our defense improved. We press well the ball. Only scored 7 points, Zalgiris. And important moments, we need more effectivity in our three-point shots. And for example, today I think only scored 5 3-point shots. And I remember good threes, but we miss it. And in the last quarter, the important player in this last quarter, Zalgiris have Sylvain Francisco. He played better. He scored 15 points, 3-point shots in step-back situations. And we need to choose the player, the clutch time, but we don't choose.
Obviously, you mentioned Sylvain Francisco, 15 points in the fourth quarter. What wasn't working against him, and what kind of a potential does he have in this Žalgiris team, from your eyes, obviously?
No, San Francisco is I knew because he played 2 years ago in Manresa. He's a special player. He can play a lot of situations in one-on-one. He's a clutch player, and they play important three-point shots in step backs. It's the first game in EuroLeague. It's too early to think in the future, but today Zalgiris play better than us.
Yeah, and you also mentioned that it's hard to talk about the future, but Žalgiris has a lot of huge defenders, huge players this season. How hard was it for your team to play against those like big guards, big forwards, and physical forwards? And what is the defensive potential for this Žalgiris? What do you see?
For Zalgiris, I don't know. Zalgiris have a good team, a good coach. The atmosphere in the arena is amazing. It's not easy to win in this arena, and to win in this arena is necessary to play better than Barcelona played today.
At the first half of the game, would you say that your players maybe didn't respect Žalgiris enough, or was thinking about easier fight tonight?
Sorry.
Do you think that your players maybe at the first part of the game thought that it will be easier here in Kaunas?
No. It's not. No. It's a new team. Barcelona is a new team. 5 new players. The new coach. Different rules. Experienced players to arrive Barcelona, but new players don't play never in FIBA basket in EuroLeague. We need time to understand the competition, and no, I think we don't have confidence. It's very difficult to win in Zalgiris.
Hello, coach. Question not about the game. talking about his chapter in Barcelona, Rokas Jokubaitis said, quote unquote, "I could tell that the coach couldn't see me in his vision." Coach, is that true, that not to keep Rokas Jokubaitis was your decision?
No, it's a club decision. Rokas Jokubaitis is a very good player, but now he's not a Barcelona player. He plays in another team. It's not my responsibility.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
And now comments from Žalgiris head coach, Mr. Andrea Trinchieri.
As an opening game for our new team, it was a very sweet knife, very energetic game. We didn't play the perfect game, but we played with tons of energy. We played, I believe, very good defense. We dive on the floor. We miss a lot of open shots, but we keep we kept playing. We have 13 offensive rebound, very important. That gave us a great push of confidence. And it's a good win against a team with Panther, La Provittola, Jan Vesely, a lot of Jabari Parker, player with great talent. So it's just the beginning. We won without shining. It's very early to shine, but we had, I believe, a very, very solid start.
Coach, we have a couple of questions from Žalgiris Insider subscribers, and you get asked a lot of the atmosphere. How did you enjoy the season's opener atmosphere?
I know what it means played in Žalgirio Arena, so it's not a surprise for me. I wanted that our new players, maybe players that never played the EuroLeague, felt this atmosphere, and it was exactly like this. It was a great, great atmosphere, great push, positive energy. Even when we start struggling we had a very bad third quarter. They kept pushing us, and I believe they're a factor. Playing here, this is what I wanted. That the arena is a factor. The fans are a factor.
And the plan for the fourth quarter stretch, was it a plan to play iso ball through the Sylvain Francisco and get him cooking?
I believe that basketball is a situational game. You need to understand every game is different. And I believe that in that moment that was the right choice. Very good game was played also by Iggy, able to drive to the basket with great consistency. But all the big buckets that Cisco and Iggy scored would not be so important if we don't have that effort and team defense. Biras on defense was amazing. Mitchell, Arnas, they guarded the whole game. 5 stars players, not just players. So I believe that it's really a team win. Everybody sees the big buckets of Cisco or the one about Iggy, but I believe that it's really a team win.
Coach, you mentioned Iggy, and he scored like 6 first points out of his drives, the strongest part of his game. What can you say about his progress, using his strengths on offense?
I see Iggy is a gamer, so he gives the best in the games when there's competition. Okay, my job now is to raise the level of his practices, to teach him some other aspects of the game, like defense, rebounding, and I believe that for some stints he was very good. Okay, there is a lot of job to do still. Okay, he's a little bit stubborn, but in a good way, because stubborn sometimes leads to great self-confidence. Stubbornness, I mean.
Coach, you obviously talked about Sylvain's performance, but 15 points in the fourth quarter by him, difficult first half for him, but how did he manage to stay in his mindset and be strong in the fourth quarter and finish the game as he did?
I believe that I was very clear at the beginning of the season. Okay, no one is more important than the team. I believe that Ty Wallace was dominating the first half. He was playing great. He had a very slow start in the third quarter. Okay, and this is when you have a long rotation. You can put the more efficient player in that moment. So that's my job. And I believe this is the way that my players know that I'm going to coach. I'm going to put the 5 most efficient players in that moment.
Yeah, and you also mentioned that defense. How did you see that progress throughout this first month of the team working until this game? Because it seemed it was difficult for Barcelona to attack every position of your team.
We chose today to have to play with a lot of wings, a lot of toughness, and big bodies, position 2, 3, even 1 with tie, and it worked out. It worked out because I believe that keeping punter to 7 shots, okay. La Provitola was great in passing the ball, but I believe that we play very good defense on him, on Parker. There are players that can score 25 like this. So I believe that overall I'm very not happy. It's not the moment to be happy. I'm happy for my players because whatever I asked them, they tried to do.
Yeah, and we obviously know Dovis Giedraitis, he's a certified Kevin Punter stopper, but today he obviously showed his progress in the offensive side when he didn't think about those shots and he just shot it. How do you see his progress throughout this first part of the season?
From day one that we are working on his offensive game. We are working to make him play different position. Even we had a good moment with him at the point guard. And he's a great human being, and it's easy to coach him. So I'm pushing him to the next level, and he is embracing the challenge.
And last question from me about Tyrone Wallace. In the first half, when he had like a crossover through the lane, he held like this the ball, and he almost got a foul. It seems like a James Harden-esque move. He also mentioned that he gets like those comparisons from James about him looking like James Harden, playing his sort of style. Do you see anything about his game, like resembling from James?
Too much to the PlayStation, man. I don't see these things. I see Wallace playing very well the first half, so the second half. But he's the player that played the very few games. He played only 2 games, no preseason. So I believe it's also could happen that he has some ups and downs.
Bryant hurt his elbow. Is it a worry looking at the game on Sunday?
No, for what I recall, I believe it's okay.
And after the game in the tunnel, you had a little chat with Deividas Sirvidis, and you were left smiling after that talk. What were you talking about with this sharpshooter?
How much you pay to know the truth?
Well, not much.
You don't have enough.
Arnas Butkevičius played 25 minutes as nominal fourth and played good.
He played positionless.
In other words, yeah. Can you talk about the reasons behind this? Is it about taxes?
I cannot.
Please.
I believe the reasons are there to see. So I chose him to do a specific task, and I believe he played a great game. I don't know because we have every game we have a ranking about deflections, okay? And I didn't check, but I believe in him and Matt Mitchell got at least 5-7 deflections each.
On the other hand, Smilagic only 4 minutes.
12 players. I believe that for sure Allen will find his role, okay? It's very difficult to play everybody, and I believe that after a win like this, you should not focus on that, okay? Because we have a big game in 3 days, and we will need his freshness and his energy 100%. Finito? Se acabó.
Okay, thank you.
Ciao.